I love the story of a guy who owned a coffee cart in Manhattan and was trying to figure out how to increase his sales during the 1-hour rush that happened every morning. He analyzed his process and realized that making change and ringing up each sale was taking up 30% of his time. So he made a bold step. He decided to do away with that step and simply posted prices and asked his patrons to make their own change at the end of the cart. Now, this is New York, not Des Moines, and most people would guess he'd lose his shirt. But you know what happened? His revenue went up 40%. And instead of the till being short, it was up 12% higher. I tell you the story to illustrate the importance and impact of trust. Your recruiter is an integral part of you successfully navigating the final stages of the interview process. There are so many things that can and do go wrong in the final stages. So many egos and emotions and expectations running rampant. I cannot stress this enough. Open up to your recruiter. Ask them questions. Share your concerns and expectations. Ask them to guide you on what to say, when to say it, and who to say it to. This crossroads will shape your future. And with so much on the line, it's imperative that you trust your recruiter and be open with them through the process. What do I mean? First, ensure you have an open line of communication with them. They have a right to know if you have any concerns or reservations. And honestly, if you do, there's a good chance they can speak to them and put them to bed. Trust them with whatever issues you're still grappling with. Second, ask for the insight into what areas there might be flexibility in the offer. They have a vested interest in you landing this job, so they'll be very motivated to make sure the offer is a good one, and more importantly, one you'll accept. So ask them about what areas the company might be able to flex on, sweeten the deal, etc. Or where they have limitations. If it's not on salary, maybe it's an MBO. You need to know this ahead of time so your expectations are realistic. I talked to a job seeker a few weeks ago who made it through a very long interview process, only to have an offer rescinded when she attempted to negotiate. It was devastating for her. She asked for more, it turned them off, and they ran. If she trusted her recruiter, which wasn't us, I hate to say it, but she would have known that asking for more was out of the question. She would have taken the offer, and the rest would have been history. Third, remember your recruiter is your agent. They can and will help you communicate your needs in a way that keeps your star shining. Let them have some of those conversations on your behalf to minimize any fallout. Finally, don't play games. You're accepting a role with a company that you'll work with for years. You're not buying a Lucha Libre mask from a street vendor in Puerto Vallarta. You want to start this relationship correctly. So be consistent, transparent, and most of all, fair. You never want to work with a company that you don't trust or isn't fair. So have trust, be fair, and you'll find a fit that'll work for years.